Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today is December 31st, Thursday, and Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day so far and taking some time off the charts to relax. I know I probably will after these posts. On this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, as well as diving into Yearn Finance, YFIUSD, and AAVE USD today. So it'll be a pretty long post today. So make sure you guys do stay to the very end if you guys find it interesting. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios as well as the short-term price prediction on these markets according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys want to support me and don't already have a Weibo brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 4 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future. You should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I will get to them a lot faster that way. Now, see what exactly is going on in the markets first. Most importantly, I do like to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance on a weekly time frame where the price action, as I have been pointing out, that has broken out of this falling Browning wedge pattern. Measure target of this falling Browning wedge pattern is about 73%. May or may not be reached. Now, the price action has gotten pretty close to it already. Went as far as about 72%. Let's take a look into the smaller time frame here on the hourly, where I did mention that there is a possible cup and handle pattern that is forming. If this cup and handle actually plays out on the hourly time frame here, most apparently, then I would expect Bitcoin dominance to continue trending upwards, which tells me there may be limited movement in the altcoin market, generally speaking. And of course, when Bitcoin dominance trends upwards while Bitcoin price action pulls back, this could pull a lot of the altcoin markets down with it. So I'll be risk managing my altcoin positions very carefully. Now let's take a look into Bitcoin price action and see what exactly is going on in here. Bitcoin price action, as I have mentioned in the past 2 days, it did break out of the symmetrical triangle pattern. Measure target is about 29.5. Price action right now is getting resistance at about the 29.3K level. Looks like it's forming somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern. Ascending triangle patterns are bullish patterns. 63% chance of it breaking upwards. Verify that statistics on your own. Now, the measured target of this ascending triangle pattern is about 30.6K, a little over 30.6K as far as I can read it. So that is what I'm looking at. However, there are some possible bearish divergences on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see if there are on the 1-hour time frame as well. Let's see, comparing this top right here, it's beatable, but I wouldn't rule it out that there could still be possible bearish divergence on the hourly time frame as well, since currently the RSI reading is about 57 and the one to beat is about 67. So possible still on the hourly time frame. On the 4-hour, it looks more possible, but if the price action actually makes a pretty significant move, I think it's very beatable as well. On the 6-hour, there's still possible bearish divergence, but like I said, a significant move to the upside. Not even too significant of a move, but even just the decent moves on the upside could beat these possible bearish divergences on the hourly, 4-hour, and 6-hour as I'm seeing so far. Let's see if there's possible bearish divergence on the 12-hour. I don't think so, because I would be comparing the next high with this high right here. And the RSI readings already beating the last high right here. You guys let me know what you think. On the daily, no. So I don't see possible bearish divergence on the higher time frames, but they are in very overbought territory. So some type of pullback, I would not discredit it. Now let's take a look into the Yearn Finance YFIUSD chart and see what exactly is going on in here. On YFIUSD, as I have mentioned last time, the price action, the time frames to actually be focusing on, I will be focusing on at least, is on the daily, 3-day, and weekly time frame. Let's dive right into the daily time frame and see exactly why. Now, since last time I did mention that the that the bullish case scenario was for the price action to get back on top of the daily 21 simple moving average, which is the blue line right here, which has been the signal for this downtrend and the reversal. Okay, so since it has actually reversed pretty recently and started this very short uptrend right here, the price action has been above this daily 21 simple moving average. So getting on top of this daily 21 simple moving average tells me the likelihood that I would expect higher price action is a lot more likely. Now, the price action is getting pretty close to the 21 simple moving average on the daily time frame, because the daily 21 simple is at about 24.5K right now, and current price action is about 22.5. So not too far away. A slightly decent move here could actually put the price action over it. However, it is also at some pretty critical support right now as well, including the neckline of this head and shoulders pattern, which has been forming for a little bit, but the breakdown actually happened about sometime last week, and that neckline is about 22K. So staying above the 22K, at least a daily candle close, and getting daily candle closes above this neckline is very important for me to think that the price action could actually continue to negate the breakdown of this head and shoulders pattern, which is theoretically 12K. There's some support right below the price action as well, even if the price action gets to close below the 22K neckline, including the 20K level and the 16K level, which are both fib levels. So this is what I'm paying attention to on the daily time frame. However, if we actually zoom out to the 3-day time frame, which actually closes in about 2 hours as well, I can see that the price action is also getting support from the 3-day 21 simple moving average, which is pretty in line with the 22K neckline right here. So staying closed today, at least today's daily candle, would tell me that this support is holding and the price action can still actually get above the daily 21 simple moving average. So this is very important support that I'll be keeping an eye out on as well. So getting 3-day candle close in about 2 hours is going to be important. On the weekly time frame, which it does not close in, which the candle close does not come in until at least about 3 days later, I'll still be paying very close attention to this, because getting a weekly candle close below this weekly 21 simple moving average would be bad. Past support becomes resistance, tells me that the price action could be spending more time between the 20K level and the weekly 21 simple moving average if the 20K level holds as support. Now, this is my very short evaluation of YFIUSD for today. Let's explore the bullish and bearish case scenarios, which has not changed really since the last time we have spoken, since price action has been between this 23K, 24K level and the 20K level right here. Bullish case scenario for, first of all, the price action to stay daily candle close above the 22K level, especially today because the 3-day candle closes today. I want to see that the 3-day candle closes above, keep closing above the 3-day 21 simple moving average. So that is what I'm looking for today. Getting daily candle closes, keeping daily candle closes above the 22K neckline, and then finally getting a daily candle close above the daily 21 simple moving average. And then finally, to actually invalidate this head and shoulders pattern, would be getting a candle close, a daily candle close at about the 30K level, which is basically at the same, at about the parallel level of this head level right here. So about 30K will invalidate this head and shoulders pattern. Bearish case scenario here is that if we actually start getting daily candle closes, especially today's daily candle close, below this 22K level, this would tell me that the breakdown of this head and shoulders pattern is still very much in play, and I'll be watching out for the possible measure target here of about 12K. Even though, like I said, there's still quite a bit of support between 20K, between the neckline and the measure target here. And of course, if today's daily candle closes below this 22K level, this would also tell me that this 3-day candle is likely to close below this 3-day 21 simple moving average. This is not good as well, because this tells me that the past support now becomes resistance, and the price action could be taking more time to get back above some of these supports it has actually broke below. Okay, so these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for YFIUSD. Let's move on to AAVE USD and see what exactly is going on in here. So I have never traded this coin before, but it has been recently added to Coinbase. And since it has actually bounced back from about the sell-off in September and October, it has had a pretty significant run-up from about $25 to as high as about a little over $100. Currently, on the weekly time frame, it does look like it's forming an ascending triangle pattern, bullish pattern, 63% chance of it breaking upwards. If it actually does break upwards, the measure target here is about, let's just take a difference here. It's about $90 on the top trend line here conservatively. And then the bottom trend line here is about 25, so about 65. And then adding it back on top of 90 will give about 155 approximately, okay? That is the measure target, may or may not be reached. I don't see possible, I do see possible bearish divergence on the weekly time frame, however, but it's beatable because the high I'll be comparing to would be about 70 RSI reading. I think that's very beatable on the weekly time frame. On the 3-day time frame as well, the last high I'll be comparing to would be about this high right here, which has a RSI reading of about 67, which is beatable for an RSI reading right now of about 60. So a pretty decent move to the upside, and breaking this ascending triangle pattern could negate some of these bearish divergences, especially on the larger time frame here. On the daily time frame, I'll be looking for a beat on this high right here, which is at about a reading of 66. So that's completely beatable as well with a decent move to the upside, breaking above this ascending triangle pattern. However, on the monthly time frame, I do see there was possible bearish divergence with this high right here. So perhaps I should be comparing this high, this month's close with this high right here, and that would be beatable in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think, if I should be comparing the next close with this high or this high. Now, this is my very short evaluation of AAVE USD right now. Like I said, it's in a ascending triangle pattern, most apparently on the weekly time frame. 63% chance of it breaking upwards. Let's see if it actually does. If it actually does, the measure target, which is theory only, is about $155. Now, this is my very short evaluation of AAVE USD as well. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenario. Bullish case scenario, very clear, would be for the price action to actually just break above this ascending triangle pattern and negate some of these bearish divergences, like I just mentioned, starting from the daily time frame up. That is what I'm looking for. And for the price action to go towards its target of about $155, may or may not be reached, of course. That's the bullish case scenario. Bearish case scenario here, if the price action actually breaks below this bottom trend line right here, then I will have to look to adjust the bottom trend line for it to actually either forming a wider ascending triangle pattern or a complete breakdown of this ascending triangle pattern, depending on where the breakdown actually lands. If the price action actually breaks below this bottom trend line right here, I'm possibly looking for support at about, some key supports would be the 3-day, actually the fib level right here at about $63, which is also the 0.618 fib level here. That would be the next level of support, which is pretty in line with the weekly 21 simple moving average and the 3-day 50 simple moving average that is approaching as well. So yes, that is what I'm looking for. If the price action actually breaks down and breaks the bottom trend line here, I'll be looking for support about the $63 right now as of this snapshot, as that is the fib level, as well as the 3-day 50 and the weekly 21 simple moving average that could be there as well, that could be acting as support. So this is what I'm looking for, and these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for these markets for today. Please let me know if you guys found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you guys manage your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.